Where the mind goes, energy flows. Say it. Louder. Where the mind goes, energy flows. All right? Now, if you guys remember that, okay, you'll stop thinking about things that are problems. And you'll focus more on the present. You'll stop focusing on things that make you feel bad and sulking and give your own self depression when you could just be like, oh, it is what it is. That's life. Hey, there's a beautiful fruit to eat. Here's a nice tree to go, say thank you for the oxygen. When do you thank trees? You'd rather think thoughts that are sad or make you angry? Not worth it. Because now you're giving those things more power to grow. Okay? But these trees are giving us life, energy, oxygen. When we pay attention to them, they give us more. And we give them what they need. So, when you pay attention to nature, that's very healthy. When you pay attention to thoughts, if it doesn't have anything to do with what you're doing right now, it's probably detrimental to your breathing. And it's probably zapping your chi, taking your energy that you don't even know you're giving. All right? So it's best to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Keep your mind focused on the present moment and be grateful for the moment. If you don't know how to do that, smile. Take a deep breath. Try it. That was pretty deep, wasn't it? Blow out. Try to keep smiling. It's hard. You're not used to maintaining that level of emotional control. But if you can while you breathe, this will cause a change in your internal system. All right, try it again. Gentle smile, breathe in. Exhale long. Shake it out. One more time. My mom told me today she's sad because she has more wrinkles. She's 79. I was like, Mom, you're 79. What do you expect? I was like, when's the last time you smiled and breathed? She was like, I haven't done that. I was like, you're not smiling right now, are you? She's like, no. How can I? I was like, just put on a smile. She's like, fine. Now take a breath. Smell what's in the air. Now blow out the candles. Do it a few times, please. And next time I talk to her, I ask her a question and she answers with 10 times more energy, 10 times more lightheartedness, and you could tell that she wasn't as sad or depressed. And I was able to tell her a couple things that'll help her skin stop aging as quickly. She's like, oh wow, you're right. I'll try that. So again, guys, we can be our own destruction or our own development. And that development continues until one day you decide not to. So, it's up to you. All right, now, pump your knees a bit. We're gonna do something to get the chi to flow through the body instantly called chi pumps, right? Now, technically, your thighs are chi pumps, all right? When the thighs are moving, that gets chi to pump through the body, right? That's why runners have so much energy. Right? When you play sports, you get more energy the more you have to run and move. You don't get as tired right away until you've been doing it. You burn out the muscles and the nutrients that you've absorbed from the day. What happens now is we're just going to do something very simple. You ready? Inhale, extend up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale. Exhale. Go as low as you like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale on your own. Follow your breath before you move. Doing awesome, guys. Exhale, then move. Yup, inhale, then move. That's it. Good. Nice, Colton. Great job. Following your breathing. Wait for the breath. Excellent, y'all. And relax. Now stay still for a moment. You're going to feel a lot of things moving on the inside. That's your chi, your breath, and your blood circulating. Okay? Try to be still and don't move if you can. Long exhales. Calm the heart. You feel internal movement? Okay, you're already starting to feel your chi. That's bioelectricity. It's moving through your nervous system and what we call meridians. It breaks down into different things. In your meridians is your energy center, your energy meridians. They're like water channels in the body. All right, they connect to your organs and to every muscle and every fascia, to the skin. Now these water channels, they run along the skin surface from the outside, but they go deep into the organs. Now what you're feeling is chi moving throughout your whole body. All right, pretty cool, right? All right, now, very good job with your stillness, guys. Next, we're gonna do something called bone breathing, all right? Bone breathing is actually one of the more intermediate to high level concepts in Tai Chi. You're not gonna get this everywhere, but I figured today you guys, some of y'all it's your first time, but I think it's time for everyone to learn this anyway. So your body can absorb, well, it does absorb minerals from the air. Your body can absorb air through every pore, even goes through the clothes, okay? So it's hard to go through the clothes, but when you have bare skin, it's a lot easier. That's why going to the beach feels so nice to have less clothes. You're getting fresh air and antioxidants. What I'm gonna have you guys do is try to imagine, fathom, okay? Chi is like water, right? It's pouring in through the body. So as you're breathing in, you're gonna expand and feel the chi pouring in through every pore within your skin, and it's going into the bones, and it's condensing into your bones, but you're flexing outward. Does that make sense? So your mind is going to be aware of this air that you're breathing in, and try to feel that air condensing into the bones, and then I'm going to ask you to squeeze once you're here, and tense everything inward while squeezing, okay? And then relax. Ready? Toes in. Good, knees bent. Blow all the air out. See how much you hold on to? I'll tell you why it's important later. Inhale, everywhere. Awareness throughout your whole body, from the feet to the arms, to the legs, stomach, back, neck, face. Squeeze it in. Good, release it all. Good. After you let go, we're gonna do it again, ready? Inhale, everywhere. Attention in your center and disperse it through every part of your body. Breathe the air in towards the bones like water pouring in from all sides, and then squeeze it in. And then exhale. Good. Again. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Again, inhale. Squeeze, even the toes. There you go, thighs, glutes, and release. And one more time. Also your core, your back. Inhale. Squeeze and release. Very good job. Now we're gonna do something for the nerves only. So you felt what it was like to squeeze the muscles, but we're gonna do what's called a nerve tense. This is a deeper bone breathing, all right? Because energy precedes matter. So when we're squeezing, it feels like something, that's matter. But when you do bone breathing on high levels, what you're squeezing is not necessarily this dense matter, it's chi, all right? And you're gonna feel this bioelectricity in your body actually flowing. But you gotta command your muscles to tense, but don't actually listen. You see what I'm saying? So you're just like you did. I told you to breathe in, and when I told you to tense, you had to tell the muscles to squeeze, and they listened because you followed through with the command, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell the muscles to tense, but do not follow through with the command. And that's when you're gonna start to feel chi. And what I want you to do is when you feel that, to allow that feeling to grip your bones and go inward. You ready? Let's try it. It's tough to think about, but it's easier to do. You ready? All right, let's go. Breathe in everywhere. Tell the muscles to tense everywhere, but do not listen to that. Keep the muscles relaxed and the nerves will tense and relax. Great job, y'all. Try it again a few times. Ready? Inhale. Everywhere, every part of your body. Tell the muscles to squeeze, but don't actually follow through. Exhale, relax. Awesome. Try it again. Ready? Inhale. Nerve tense only, not the muscles. Relax. Try to get the whole body now, not just what you're familiar with, like the arms, but get everywhere. Nerve tense, everything. Inhale. Squeeze the nerves in towards the bones. Good, relax. Excellent job. Last one on your own. Relax. Great job. Now we're just going to refine the chi that we just gathered and stored. Ready? Inhale, bring the hands up. You don't have to bend your knees on this one, and bring them down on the exhale. Use the nose only to breathe out. This keeps the chi circulating within the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Use the nose only for this one. Exhale. Two more. Try on your own. Great job. Last one. Well done, you guys. Exhale long. Amazing job. Go ahead and walk it out and grab some water. See how it feels. Your muscles are more relaxed. Joints are more free. Movement will feel a little more effortless, right? Crooked. All right. So the concepts that we've already talked about, maybe you guys know a little bit about. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into it so you understand better. So what chi is, again, is we consider bioelectricity, right? And each cell in our body emits a little bit. Now we also have a connective, one single body that uses all this, every cell as one. So the more we hold energy and we don't let it flow, the more discomfort we feel, all right? Sometimes you think it's because something you ate or something somebody said to you. Well, yes, that will affect us, right? But when the energy isn't able to move, how can that discomfort go away? So everything is all preceded by energy. So the feeling, what you're experiencing, is matter. Before it reaches matter, it's energy. So if you can get the energy to move, guess what will happen to the matter? It won't matter. You won't feel the discomfort, right? Because your body will get rid of what's not needed. But what you're experiencing is excessive, probably, or deficiency, right? That's how the Chinese believe. So if someone were to yell at me, all right, and I take it personally, then I'm taking the energy they just gave me, unknowingly they were giving me, and I'm storing it somewhere instead of letting it assimilate with my whole body and let it become something that I can actually utilize. So it makes no sense to yell back at somebody when they just gave me something. I can actually thank them in my heart. Maybe physically, if I say thank you, they'll get more pissed off. So maybe I won't do that. But in my heart and mind, I can be grateful for this exchange and then just say, hey, all right, I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Hope you feel better, right? Not, well, screw you too. No, why? Don't even need that. Someone does something you don't like, bless them. You know, hopefully they're not miserable themselves, because that's how what they just did made me feel. And I don't need that. You know, wish the best for them, but you don't have to hold on to that stuff. Now, what we just did now is we took all the garbage that was thrown at us throughout the day, that we held on to, that our own minds and emotions decided to do something with and hold on to and keep it and not let it assimilate with the rest of the body's energy. And we did something really cool. We connected our breath with our movement, okay? And that allowed the chi to have some form. And when we did this, that refined all the chi that was within our body and refined it into a form. And so now, instead of there being globs of energy clusters everywhere that, oh, dang, this sucks, this hurts, I don't like how I feel, I don't like this. Guess what? My joints are free again. Guess what? Your body now feels connected again. You feel more fluid, movement's a little easier, less tension. And that's what we need. But why do we lose that? It's because our energy loses form, all right? The older we get, the more we do unnatural things, the less form we have. And you can start by developing your heart and mind, which most of y'all, for being here, tells me your heart and mind is already very good, because you wouldn't be here if it wasn't, I promise. All right? Now, because of that, you need to cultivate that thing. All right? What is the heart and mind? It's the connection that makes us one and whole and our true selves and healthy and strong and live long with vibrancy. Now, the moment you start disconnecting, separating the heart and the mind, the more sick you get, the faster you age, and the shorter life becomes fun. And you want life to be fun and appreciative. And so that thing is the thing we got to work on. Yes, we got to get money. Yes, we got to have families and cars and clothes and houses. But those should not be considered the thing that you can just throw away this other thing to focus on those, because then you will suffer. But you focus on the heart mind constantly, every day. Those things come easier and they make more sense. You don't struggle as much and you take things very, very lightly. And what happens is you enjoy life more. You have less pain, less discomfort. Okay? You can't have all those problems that you physically get when you age if you keep developing this heart-mind connection. All right? You will experience nothing but growth. So you got to work on that, and that's trying to be a good person, okay? Paying attention to your chi, your breath, your emotions, your thoughts, okay? So align your thoughts with things that you want to see for others and for yourself. That's good. Align your emotions with things that align with your thoughts, which should be things that are purposefully trying to build your life, not destroy it, right? Or others around you, because we're all connected. Just as every cell in our body makes this body work, every one of us makes the earth work. We're cells in the earth. And the earth is just a cell in the solar system. So we matter. Everything matters. We all matter. And we don't at the same time. We can be gone in a blink of an eye. So take that with a grain of salt and cherish every breath you have, because that will determine how you live. Breathe deep, you live deep. Breathe short, I'm not even gonna go there. All right, here we go. Breathe long, live long. Ready? All right, we're gonna try to carry a ball with us. As you inhale, effortlessly lift the ball up to your chest. Good. Exhale, bring the ball down. Very nice. I gotta say it like that more often. You guys did it perfect. Inhale, effortlessly bring the ball up. With your breath, very nice. Exhale, effortlessly. Excuse me, not fighting gravity. Yep, perfect. Now this time use your legs to initiate the movement of your arms. Inhale, legs, arms, very nice. Exhale, legs. Good. You remembered from boxing, good. That was nice. Inhale. You see, the feet should move the hands. The breath moves the body, not the mind. Your mind will move your chi, but the more still you can keep the mind, the more your chi can be natural and do what it needs to do by itself. And that's when it's the most powerful, because it grows. Okay? All right, last one. You're feeling a lot, huh? On your hands? Very good. You guys can tell there's something, this substance, this matter. Shake it out. Okay, if you pay attention to the hands, you'll feel chi. Now there's two kinds of chi, yin and yang. Yang, again, from the sun is probably the greatest ball of yang that we can feel. It literally feels hot. That's yang, okay? From the earth, we get yin. Yin is what nurtures life, okay? Mother Earth, right? Yin is nurturing. Yang is rectifying. So we actually get yin from the earth. If you ever walk barefoot on the earth, okay, you're getting electrons. Scientifically, you're doing something called grounding or earthing, and you're absorbing electrons. You can Google it. They're the highest forms of antioxidants that you can absorb. And it comes from the earth, touching soil with your feet. But we got rubber on our feet. What's rubber? Is it an insulator or a conductor? You remember science? It's an insulator. Prevents electricity from flowing. So if you're walking on grass, on dirt, on the sand with shoes, do you think you're earthing? Absorbing those antioxidants and electrons? No, sir, no ma'am, no way. Okay, but if you are, then the heat doesn't feel so bad. You see, you can only contain as much yang as you have yin. Okay? You can only have as much yang as you have yin, the capacity to store yang. When we practice Tai Chi, we're developing both yin and yang all together at the same time. All right? Next exercise, we're gonna mix yin and yang to make it one. You see, in Tai Chi, there's a higher principle called Wu Chi, like Wu-Tang. That's where they got their name, actually, from the Wu-Dang Mountains, where Tai Chi was invented. Okay? Wu-Tang loves what I'm teaching. If I could send this to them, I would. Wu Chi is the highest form that we can reach, highest attainment status. Okay? Yin and Yang is still part of the world that we live in. There's good and bad. But eventually, everything just is what it is. And that's what you want to get to. All right? That's considered source, God, the universe. And this is where we connect with ourselves. But you have to have balance between the heavens and the earth. Heavens and the earth. When we do this next exercise, all it's doing is it's moving our chi up and down. Okay? And the more your chi can move up and down, the more it connects, becomes one. Over time, 10, 20 years later, you'll be like, whoa, I know all the secrets of the world, and I didn't even go to school. All right, you ready? Or school didn't do that for me. All right, so Hands together like this. Good. And we're going to learn to move yin and yang. As you inhale, one hand comes up, one hand goes down. The hand that goes up, the same foot slides in. Okay, keep the toes down. And then we're going to extend both hands out in both extreme directions. And then relax. Boom. Good. Inhale. Flip the palm at the chest. Extend both hands in both directions. And then exhale and relax. Good. Again, inhale. Stretch. And relax. Inhale. Stretch. And relax. Good. Keep your mind clear. Emotions good. And again, all it takes is a little smile while you breathe. Gentle, serene expression. Exhale. Not a look of wonder, but a look of curiosity. Like a little child that sees something brand new for the first time. Inhale. It's actually healthy to be curious, unhealthy to wonder. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Let the hand guide the movement of the arms and then stretch and release. Inhale. Stretch and release. Good. Now bring the hands up. Stop at your chest. On the inhale, we're going to expand the hands to the side while the spine lengthens. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Legs first. Good. Very nice. Inhale. Legs extend, arms extend, spine lengthens up. That's it. Exhale. Wow, you guys are doing great. Inhale. Whoa, I felt a shock in my finger when you wiggled your finger. That was crazy. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Doing great, guys. Follow your own breath and move. Nice. And exhale. Great job. Last one, both sides. Legs first, then the arms. Hands guide the arms. Exhale down. Well done. Take a deep breath in, drop the hands. Nice. Feel the weight? That's your chi. Okay, that's the density that was gathered between the hands that now just dropped out. Okay, so your fingers, your hands project chi. They absorb chi too. Next, I'm going to teach you how to feel your own chi, and you'll notice how to move it too. So what we're going to do is place our hands together like this, just like you're holding a ball. Okay, now there's a substance there already, but I want you to build that substance. You ready? So focus on the space between your hands as if there's a tiny nucleus, a little ball of light in the center. And I want you to breathe into that ball and expand your hands. Keep the elbows out. And as you exhale into the little ball, contract the hands. Keep space under your arms. Good. Under your elbows, between your body. Always keep a little bit of space. Inhale, expand, focus on your ball. The space between your hands in the very center. Exhale, bring it together. Good. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Try a few on your own. Keep your focus in your center and in the center of your ball. Don't let your focus go all the way to the floor. Keep your focus as if there's a ball hovering between your hands. And breathe into that. Expand it and contract it. Good. Now you're going to feel something different. Ready? Keep it there. Keep it there. You're scared, huh? Now you're going to do one hand. Expand only one side. Keep focusing on the center and then contract it. Bring it back in. Okay, what you might feel now is a little density as you come in. Inhale, when you expand, it might feel like little strings are pulling apart or something. And as you exhale, bring it back in. Focus on the center between the hands. And one more time, it's getting denser every time you breathe. What does this tell you? That your chi is dependent upon breath and attention. Try the other side. Ready? It should be the same. Inhale. And exhale. Feels like magnets maybe. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Try one more on your own. Try both sides again. Breathe in, expand, elbows stay out a bit. A few more on your own. It's hard to tell how dense it is, but I'm gonna have you guys drop one hand on top of the other next. So put one hand down, one hand up, and what you'll feel is the weight of your chi. Whatever you just gathered between your hands, push against it a bit. That's the amount of energy you guys just gathered between your hands. Try the other side. It's no different. Okay? So this stuff, although it's intangible, it's now tangible, yes? But every text that you read will say this is intangible. All right, but this stuff is real. Chi is real. And it is the precursor to all matter. All right, very cool, right? Yeah, throw it away, shoot it. Buckets. Let it go. Bounce it out. Kick it out. Shake it out. And go ahead and grab some water. It was very good, you guys. Proud of everybody. It's amazing. It's not every time I have such a diverse group of individuals and such good heart-mind meetings. That makes you able to feel chi the first time. If your heart-mind is very disconnected, you won't feel things. Average person, they don't feel anything. Good. That's it. That's all you need. These guys are. You're well. You're well. You gotta be patient with yourself. They all can feel it. We'll ask them what they felt. It takes, like I said, it takes time. But when you're younger, you feel it like right away. All right. Can I ask you guys a question? What'd you feel? Pressure. Resistance. Neat. What'd you feel? You felt density. Wow. So felt something there?
Yeah, I can feel it, yeah.
Okay. Really cool. How about you?
I felt like my hands were like connected.
Something was connected.
Kind of elastic a little bit.
You felt the elasticity? Very good. Wow. She's jealous. She wants to feel that too. Don't worry. It comes.
When you said magnets, like I really felt the connection, like I was wanting to like come together and separate as I moved my hands.
Wow.
It felt really good.
That's really neat, man. Well, I saw you like smile a little bit when I said magnets, so I thought maybe you felt what I was feeling. Very cool. So it was almost like they were pushing apart.
Just following me.
And it was, yeah, so you felt the kinetic energy between the hands. Very cool. So energy can be electric, but it's also magnetic when it's accumulated in large amounts. So at first you didn't feel the magnets, did you? But the more you accumulated your chi, the more magnetic it felt, right? So that was very good, you guys. Your observation was good, your awareness was good. And like I was telling her, your heart-mind connection has to be very, very good to be able to feel this. Now, if you have a little bit of disbelief, then you won't feel it. If you come in with a curious mind, you'll feel it right away. But if there's a little bit of doubt or disbelief, it won't exist. And it's something that you have to train to practice the breath and movement to really feel. And over time, you will start to feel it grow. It won't just be what you guys felt it as, but it'll become something more tangible in your everyday life. So like when someone's talking, you'll be like, okay, I'm glad you feel that way, instead of getting mad or something like that, you know? So your capacity to hold chi will grow the more you practice, and the more you're able to practice, the more you can move chi as well, which is what we're gonna do next. All right? All right, let's get it. Thank you for sharing, guys. Now, you might feel that feeling will go away, but you'll also be able to bring it back anytime you want. What that does is it just connects the brain and body. That's it, when you start to feel it. So once it's connected, now all of a sudden, you can move a lot easier and effortlessly, which is what we're gonna try to do with a Tai Chi form, all right? So I'm gonna teach you guys the Tai Chi form right now. The next 15 minutes. It's technically a 20-minute form, but we're gonna do it in 15. You ready? So it starts like this: feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, elbows relaxed, arms hanging, hips slightly tucked forward. And as you breathe in, I want you guys to push through the floor with your feet and let the wrists rise up to the chest. Good. This is the commencing form. As you exhale, you bend the knees and then the wrists drop. It's like Mr. Miyagi said, to paint the fence, right? But you're moving the whole body as one. Inhale, relax the muscles. Exhale, relax the muscles even more. Good. And again, inhale through the floor. Exhale down. Good. Okay, the next move looks like this. One hand is going to go out as you step and pivot and extend the hips. Good. As you inhale, you roll back. Okay, you can even bring the foot in or the toes in if you want. And as you exhale, step and extend. Good. Next, we're going to pivot on the back foot. We step and pivot on the heels. Good. And we're going to pinch the outside hand. The inner hand closest to me is going to go up. And you're going to step out and pull the string across your body, like you're drawing a bow. Relax the shoulder. It's tense right here, right? Relax the shoulder and let the wrist float out. And straighten it out, turn and look in that direction into infinity. Don't just get stuck looking at the wall, but look beyond it. Don't get stuck looking at the people, look beyond. And on the next inhale, relax, bring the pinched hand up. Good. And step out. And trace the ball with the top hand. Bottom hand stays still. Thumbs gently touch. Elbows are out. Take 2 deep breaths here. Let the left hand sit on top of the right hand. Thumbs gently touch. Good. One more deep breath. Okay, again. Elbows out. Take a breath. Next inhale, push through the floor with the feet. Extend the legs, let the elbows and wrists rise up. On the exhale, bend the knees, let the elbows drop. One hand drops, the other one stays at the chest. Turn and pivot on the heel. And extend the hips forward and let the arms go with the hips. Very nice. On the inhale, we roll back. And on the exhale, we press forward. Relaxing the shoulders and arms and using the lower body to extend with the hands. Back foot's flat, back straight. And next, we're gonna pinch. Okay, and one palm is gonna go up, like this. And we're gonna step and pull. Good, so it's the opposite one from last time. Pull and stretch. Good, deep breath. And relax. Hold on, go back again, guys. Let's do the other one this way. Ready? Pull back. And stretch. There we go. And relax. Top hand comes up. And make a ball. Good. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna face this way this time. So you saw how the movements work? That way we don't get confused. Take 2 breaths, just like that. It's tough because when I'm facing you, you don't know which hand to move. So when I face that way, it'll be a lot easier. But you had to see all the movements first from the front so you know what to do. Okay, ready? Here we go. Knees back, back straight, arms out. And on the inhale, stay still, don't move. Ready? Next breath, come up. And exhale down to the left. Good. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, forward. Good. Keep the back straight. Shift the hips. Step back. Pivot at the heels. Pinch the right hand. Left hand is up. Step with the back foot and draw the string of the bow across your chest. Pivot at the heels and extend the wrist out, relaxing both shoulders, but keeping them in line. And relax as you breathe in. Bring the right hand up, right foot in. Left hand down. Good. Right hand now traces a ball as you step out. And let the left hand sit on top of the right while the thumbs gently touch. Take 2 deep breaths, holding the hands like this. Good. 2 deep breaths. Good. Arms by your side. Stand tall, relax, and deep breaths. Just one. Focus on your neck here. And let's begin. Up. Down to the right. Don't go past your shoulders if you can help it. And now again, we're pivoting or stepping. If you like, you can step. And extend the hips towards the right. Good. Back foot flat. As we inhale, we roll back, shifting our balance and weight towards the back foot. And if you want to pull the foot in, you can. As you exhale, we step and extend the hips, hands, elbows, and relax the shoulders. Good. Back straight. Stand up more tall. There we go. Good. Okay, now next we're going to pivot. Good. Now pinch the left side. Right palm faces up. Step with the back foot and draw the string across the body. Pivot at the heels and stretch in all directions. Look into infinity. And on the next inhale, relax everything all at once. Bring the left hand up, right hand down. Left foot slides in. Exhale, step out. And again, trace the ball with the left hand. So the right hand is now on top of the left. Let the thumbs touch. And take 2 deep breaths. Good. One more deep breath, just like that. Done. Nice job. All right, so that's the Tai Chi form that we're going to work on and practice all the time. This one's going to improve blood circulation, movement of Chi, and connecting breath with the body. Also, you'll get little stretches here and there when you go deeper into it. Arms will start to learn to stretch, and you'll learn actually how to move Chi from out to in to out. This particular form is what my teacher developed for modern age so that Tai Chi can become tangible for everybody. And the more you practice, the easier it gets, and the better you get. After you do it 10,000 times, you become very good. But until you've done it that many times, we're all beginners, okay? I might be halfway there. All right, we're gonna finish up. You know what Bruce Lee said? I don't fear the man that practices 1,000 different styles and kicks. I fear the man that practices one kick 1,000 times. All right? So again, one form 10,000 times. Whew, you're a master. All right? Okay, last thing. Ready? Feet shoulder width apart. Knees slightly bent. Hips slightly forward. Shoulders up, back, and down. This is important. Your posture, your alignment for your chi flow. Okay? Now, what I want you guys to do here is we're gonna do our feet. Ready? Take your feet and we're gonna align them with our spine. Go out, in, forward, and back. This improves our balance. Next, the hips again, then the shoulders, and then the neck. You ready? We're gonna finish up our Qigong form. Inhale up, exhale down, good. Try to follow your breath if you can. You're feeling a little chi, huh? Inhale up. And we're gonna go forward and out. Ready? Exhale. The more you practice, the more the chi feels like water inside the body. Instead of so solid and stuck, it feels like it wants to move. That's why you're wiggling a lot. Inhale up. Exhale. Try not to wiggle though, okay? It'll grow. The more you wiggle, actually you lose it. Good. And we're gonna go up. Ready? Inhale up. Flip the palms at the chest. Exhale down. Legs first, legs first. Everybody move their hands first. Ready? Inhale, legs first. Good. Exhale, legs first. Slight micro bends, keeping the hips slightly forward. Good. And reverse. Inhale. It's like you got a ball above your head. And exhale. Good. Try to breathe out longer. Last one. Inhale. Hey. And exhale. job, guys. Last thing, keep your focus in your center. Place your hands on your belly. Relax your shoulders. Keep space under your arms. And take 2 more deep breaths. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. Good, last one. Nice job. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. And thank you all so much for being here. Good work. Proud of y'all. You're welcome.
I started reading it. It has a lot of the things that you mentioned, like in the beginning. A lot of things like in the mentioned, things that, wow. This used to be it's all connecting. It's kind of weird too. It's like it's real. Yeah. It's like, damn. I love it.
Great. Nope. You get better every time.
No.